Hey folks, today is February the 27th. It's currently 7:46 in the morning. I did a bit of research yesterday to try to figure out how to stop my computer from restarting when it does updates and everything. And I basically have it set now to only do updates on Saturday. So hopefully that won't be an issue anymore for us. Also, you guys can see here we have a selling zone, selling low volume node, and a buying zone right here. So we're kind of sandwiched in between these two levels here, so we'll see what happens. Still pretty early in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I will be back with you guys in our first print. Alright guys, we have a buy print here.
Order filled.
Just got filled on it. We have this buy zone here, which is a good sign. And we also have this trend line that's been respected multiple times here. So hopefully that'll continue to be the case. Market doesn't seem to be doing much moving right now. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't disconnected or anything. We'll see if this trend line holds here. Hopefully the market will close back above our level here.
Stop filled.
Alright, stop just get hit. Looks like the market came down to our buy zone. It might reverse off of this level, no telling here, but you just never know. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I'll be back in the next print. Alright guys, take a look at this. The market came down literally to the tick to hit our stop right here before moving up to our first take profit. Isn't that something? Alright, just wanted to show that to you guys here. Came down one tick, took us out, and then started moving back up. It happens. Nothing that can be done about it. Alright, be back shortly.
Order filled.
Alright guys, just got filled on our trade here. Second print. Now we'll just be patient again, see what the market gives us. And actually, I need to adjust this a little bit. possible this trend line could act as resistance, so I'm glad our first and second profit targets are under it. It's always a good thing.
CL scalp trade approaching.
Stop filled.
Alright, stop got hit.
CL scalp trade approaching.
Friday's team seemed to be a little bit rough. Well, at least this Friday does.
CL scalp trade approaching.
Look at that pullback. That is ridiculous. Look at that. Alright, we'll just be patient and wait for the next print, folks. Hey folks, I just checked Forex Factory, and it looks like we had prelim GDP today at 8:30. So that might explain some of the extra volatility that we've been seeing in the market here and the unpredictability of it. Definitely got to start every morning checking to see what news is coming out and when it's coming out. And I'll also, hopefully I'll remember to, I think this is the last week in the month, yep. So I'll show the entire month as well as this week at the end of today's trading. Alright, be back with you guys shortly. Folks, I've just been watching the market here. It's been really range bound today and it seems really jumpy. I'm not even sure if I necessarily want to continue trading in this type of movement. The market just opened. Let me see here. This week we've had news affect us pretty harshly. I think, what was it, Wednesday we had Fed Chair Yellen testifies, and that pretty much killed Wednesday for us. Market was really bouncy and jumpy. And then, let me see, it was another day. I think it was Tuesday. Here it is. Yep, Tuesday, Fed Chair Yellen testifies, 10 o'clock again. And that made the market pretty jumpy that day as well. And then today, we had prelim GDP. And that seems to be having the same effect on the market. We've been getting signals, but they just haven't been agreeing with us. The market is, like I said, just been really jumpy and bouncy for some reason. But it's not really a big deal for us because of the way we're managing the trades. If you guys recall, I'm looking at doing the Top Step Trader Combine, this 150. Hold on one moment. Sorry about that, folks. My throat is still a little scratchy here. But I'm looking at doing this $150,000 Combine. Max position size is 15 lots, and our daily loss limit is going to be 3,000 for that Combine. And what that means for me, so we can see here, 3,000 divided by 4 equals 750. And what I'm risking per trade is 750. So today, I've taken 2 losses. So that means I have 2 more opportunities to trade here. If I was trading larger contracts or risking more per trade, I wouldn't have as many opportunities to get back into profit on the day. So that's the
Crude
reason.
oil trade.
That's not a scalp trade, so that's why I'm not taking that. But yeah, like I was saying, that's how I'm managing things here. I'm doing it this way to give myself more than one or two opportunities to make money on trades, because we can't just depend on the first or second trade in the day to be profitable.
CL scalp trade approaching.
So we're going to see how things work out here, and we should have had our 2-minute kick in. Looks like the high volume node is at 49.14 right now. Alright, so we have lots of support. So I'm hoping we'll get a nice long trade. We do have this selling zone right here from, let's see, well, it's from way back here, but it's been respected multiple occasions. Here it is right here. Yeah, that's been respected quite a lot. So I'm hoping we'll get a trade out of this buying zone, hopefully off of this low volume node, and we'll be able to take our first take profit.
CL scalp trade approaching.
Before we hit that zone. We'll just have to wait and see here. But again, just wanted to show you guys Top Step Trader, what I plan on doing and why I'm managing these trades the way I am. And again, definitely take a look at the valutrader.com website so you can actually see how the vendor's trading these or how he's trading his system, because he's actually doing things much better than I am. This is my first month of trading with the system. So of course I've been making mistakes along the way, and you guys are seeing me make those mistakes. So definitely check out the website so you can see how the system is actually supposed to be run. Anyway, I'm going to pause it. We got about another hour of trading. Hopefully we can dig ourselves out of this hole here, and we'll see how it goes. If not, I'm not going to push it. It's Friday, and I don't want to end on too bad of a
CL
note.
scalp trade approaching.
Be back shortly. Hey folks, I want to show you guys the high
CL
volume
scalp
node
trade
trade.
approaching.
The high volume node trade that the vendor took here. He actually took this trade right here. It was at the right at the bottom here at the high volume node. Let me show you guys this real quick. This is a screenshot. You guys can see he got filled right here, and he actually took those first two losses the same way I did, but this trade right here was able to dig him out of that hole. So that was a very good trade. Most instances I don't take the high volume node trades. I'm just taking the scalp trades, like I said, right now, so that you guys can see the potential of it. I will start testing out the high volume node trades at some point in the future. Here's another one right here.
CL scalp trade
Entry.
approaching.
Market went up to it. So there are other trades that come with the system. I just want you guys to see the scalp trader right now. And I also wanted to get good with the scalp trader before I move on to trying out other things here. Let me see if I can pull this up for him. Hold on one second. Alright, so as you guys can see, he got back into profit at $8.93, but he took a gross loss of $1,184 today. And he was actually down on short trades. So like I said, he did take those first two losses. He was just able to pull himself back up with the next trade.
CL scalp trade approaching.
Alright, I'll pause it, and hopefully we can get a nice long trade here so we can make back some of this money too. Be back shortly. Alright guys, we just got a buy print. It's a small one. We'll see if we get filled into it or not. As usual, if the market doesn't come up on this first bar here, we will skip it. I'm hoping the high volume node continues to act as support. Alright, we'll go ahead and cancel this trade.
Order canceled.
Alright, I'll be back with you guys on the next print. Alright folks, I wanted to show you what's happening right here. We're preparing for a scalp long, but as you can see, we have the high volume node. Actually, let me show you guys on the 2-minute chart. You can see it better here. As you can see, this level has been holding. Markets come up to the HVN on the 2-minute chart several times, and it hasn't been able to break it yet. So I'm waiting for that to happen before I take a long trade here. Just wanted you guys to see that. And I'm actually hoping we
CL
get
scalp trade approaching.
a short print. I would really like to get a short print, so hopefully the market will change and we can get something going short here. Got about 30 more minutes, and then I'll show you guys the weekly update and also the monthly, since we're at the end of the month here. Alright, be back shortly. Alright guys, the market is really just going sideways. Fridays are just that type of day, and on top of that, we had that news earlier that probably added a bit of wackiness to the bunch here. So while we're waiting for something to develop, I'm most likely not going to take any long trades right now. I don't think I've explained this yet, but the high volume node is basically where the highest number of contracts were placed. And what I have here is a 2-minute chart that's set to the market open. So basically my 2-minute chart doesn't start each day until 9 o'clock in the morning. Alright, now since we know the high volume node is where the highest number of contracts were placed, this lets me see where the big players are establishing positions early on. Okay, so right here, I know this is going to be a level where the most contracts were placed at this time. So at this point right now, 49.30, this is where the big boys have placed a lot of contracts, and as you guys can see, there is a lot of resistance at that level right here. It's consistently pushing the market back down. Okay, and we can switch back over to our 300 tick chart. This right here is set to 24 hours. It's good to, well, based on the manual, it's good to have the tick chart set to 24 hour and the 2-minute set for the market open and close. So that's basically why I have it set that way. And as you can see here, the 24 hour basically shows us the highest number of contracts for the entire day. Okay, so those are the differences. That's why I have these two specific charts up, and that's why they're so beneficial to our trading, or to my trading while I'm doing this testing and stuff. Just wanted you guys to know what was going on a little bit, because I know you see all these different lines, and I'm sure you guys don't know what a lot of this stuff means yet. This right here is price open, price high, price close, price low. And I believe this is for yesterday's price close, price open, price high. And then we have these little dashed yellow lines here. This is just the high for the day right now. Then of course the low is this lower part right here, as you guys can see. I think that pretty much, alright, this level right here is a level that we can expect selling at. I can't remember what it's called. I have to go back in the manual and check it, and there should be a green one here. Yep, here's the green one. This is a level that we can expect the market to start buying at. I can't give you any sort of a technical definition of these right now. I just know that you expect selling here, expect buying here, but they do explain this stuff in the manual. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much everything I want to talk about right now with that. We got about 15 minutes left of trading here, because like I said, Fridays are usually pretty wonky, so I'm not gonna trade too much past that 10-minute mark here. Hasn't been great for us today. We've had a lot of news days this week that have been that have caused us some issues, so I'm going to be happy to end this week here. Alright, let me go ahead and pause it so we don't push too far past the 20-minute mark. Be back shortly. Alright guys, we did get another print here, but it was a no fill, as you guys can see. Alright, be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, I was trying to give the market some time to give us another print. I typically don't start trading until 9 o'clock. As you can see, that's what this line here represents. The time I'm supposed to start trading. And then at 11 o'clock, there will be another line once we pass 11 o'clock, a red line. But I typically stop trading at 10 o'clock. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop here today. The market, actually, the sellers at this level right here, they just weren't letting us get past this point. These sellers, they just had, I don't know. I don't even know what to say on it. We just couldn't break this level here.
Crude oil trade.
What was that about? Okay, so we had a long trade here. It's not one that I would take, but we did get a long trade there. Anyway, it is what it is. Days like today happen. Weeks like this week happen. Like I said before, we had several days with news that kind of made the market just act crazy, and today the market has just been range bound. You know, it hasn't been real agreeable with us today. So let's go ahead and take a look at what happened here. Count performance. Let's see here. Should be on 223, and today's 227. Last trading day of the month. Currency. Alright. Well, it was already there. So as you guys can see, short trades made 330, long trades lost 880. So this week we're down $550. Now let's check overall. So 2/2/2015, first trading day of the month, and we can generate here. Alright, so as you guys can see, we made a total of $4,050 this month with the Nodetrader, and this is basically just scalp trades only. So if I was already a member with Top Step Trader, they pay out 80%. That means I would expect a check for $3,240. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. And just looking over my stats here, as you guys can see, my long trades only made $580.
CL scalp trade approaching.
So if I would have only focused on short trades, I would have made $3,470, but I wouldn't have had this loss here. And I think this week as well, yeah, long trades just didn't do well this week. But I'm sure it'll be different depending on the week. Sometimes short trades will do worse and long trades will do better. But overall, as you guys saw, the system did extremely well. We were able to make over $4,000 this month. And there are no complaints whatsoever about that. Let me get this back here. And today I'm glad I was able to speak a little bit about some of the indicators and things that you guys see on the chart. And like I said, weeks we're going to get losers. There's no doubt about that. Every system has losers, so I'm not too hurt about today. Hopefully we'll see how things go next week. Anyway, I don't want to run this video too long. I'll see you guys next week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Take care.